It is Toto for Sunday Night Sports Monument this late Sunday, September 4th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins tonight here. Starting off at Oakland, California, where the Boston Red Sox spread off against the Oakland Athletics, and the Red Sox put up a good pitching performance by Ed Rodriguez. 1 hit given up, and 2 batted balls, and 5 strikeouts. But where was the offense of the Red Sox? Were they sleeping? Yes, as the Red Sox left. Got 6 hits, but failed to score as the score was for 8 innings. And then bottom of the 9th, Chris Davis doubles on a line drive, and the left fielder Brock Gold and Denny Valencia scores, and fielded there by left fielder Brock Gold as the Boston Red Sox suffer a heartbreaking 1-0 loss to the Oakland Athletics to go to 36 and 16 as they take 2 out of 3 from the A's, which is not bad. And Madison got the win, and Kimbrel got the loss. Next up for the Red Sox, they'll travel down to 5. Interstate 5 down to San Diego, California for a 3-game series against the San Diego Padres. With Drew Pomeranz on the mound for the Red Sox, scoring up against his former team, the San Diego Padres, with Edwin Jackson on the mound for the San Diego Padres. Game time, 4:40 p.m., which is 1:40 p.m. their time out in San Diego. Alright, let's look at some other scores around the Major Leagues on this late Sunday night. New York Mets leading the Washington Nationals 3-1, bottom of the 6th. St. Louis Cardinals over the Cincinnati Reds 5-2. Toronto Blue Jays with the Tampa Bay Rays 5-3, which means that the Blue Jays are a game ahead of the Red Sox for first place in the AL East. Atlanta Braves shut out the Phillies 2-0. Milwaukee Brewers shut out the Pittsburgh Pirates 10-0. New York Yankees over the Baltimore Orioles 5-2. Chicago White Sox over the Minnesota Twins of the Wild one 13-11 in the final 12 innings. Detroit Tigers edge at the Kansas City Royals 6-5. Chicago Cubs over the San Francisco Giants 3-2. Houston Astros over the Texas Rangers 7-6. Arizona Diamondbacks over the Colorado Rockies 8-5. Los Angeles Angels over the Seattle Mariners 4-2. Cleveland Indians over the Miami Marlins 6-5, and the Los Angeles Dodgers over the San Diego Padres 7-4. All right, looking at standings in the major leagues. The Sox are 1 game behind the Jays for first place in the AL East, and Baltimore 3 games behind the Jays. Cleveland Indians have a 5.5 game lead on the Cincinnati Tigers for the first place in the American League Central. AL West, Texas Rangers got a 9.5 game lead on the Houston Astros for first place in the AL West. In the National League East, and Washington Nationals got a 9.5 game lead on New York Mets for the first place in the NL East. Chicago Cubs have a 16.5 game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. And LA Dodgers 3 game lead on San Francisco Giants for first place in the NL West. Okay, take a look at the wildcard teams. Boston's the first wildcard team in the American League, and Baltimore to trade top of this final wildcard spot with Houston 2 games beyond the O's and the Tigers. And San Francisco Giants, St. Louis Cardinals are wildcard teams, and New York Mets 1.5 game beyond the St. Louis Cardinals for the final wildcard spot in the National League East. So September is exciting. Okay, let's take a look at the Pawtucket Red Sox in the second to last game of the season, when the Pawtucket Red Sox at McCoy Stadium shut out the Buffalo Bisons 1-0. Alright. Take a look at one college football game, and it is Texas Longhorns leading the Notre Dame Fighting Irish 31-14. Okay, looking at some WNBA scores. Washington Mystics over the Dallas Wings 88-83. San Antonio Stars fall to the Charlotte Sky 97-73. Seattle Storm and Atlanta Dream 91-82. Los Angeles Sparks to the Indiana Fever 88-81. Minnesota Lynx of Connecticut 93-79. Alright, looking at some sports news. Oh, let's take a look at some sports news. How many more celebrities scoring scissor kicks for Rafael Nadal? As Rafael Nadal upset by Louis Poole in 5 sets in U.S. Open 4th round. Seattle Mariners for a few minutes. Kyle Seager stopped caring about baseball, but the Seattle Mariners slide that has them on the edge of falling out of playoff contention as they refocus after Shoemaker's injury and loss. Dallas Cowboys had Mike Sanchez as backup quarterback, keep options open to Tony Romo. Deutsche Bank's hopes for a storm-free finish as it'll start at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And they'll be listening to my weather report. Carolina Wiggins never lost self-belief. No matter how skeptical we try to be, we never seen it. We realize how little we really know about the strength of the most college football teams to put over the first weekend in the season. UFC Fight Night 93 took place in Hamburg, Germany. Was not the greatest of fight cards. The veterans on the main card saved it from complete annihilation. Kellen Wazinski and eliminated 8-seeded American Madison Key 6-3, 6-4. Sunday to reach the U.S. Open quarterfinals, their deepest run in a Grand Slam tournament in 2 years. Following Brazil 33-23 win over number 3 Oklahoma Humans, perfectly underdog Houston Cougars are now so to be talking about a potential playoff team as long they keep winning. Robbie Gould, who has been the Bears against 2005, has been getting cut. After the chapter ESPN reports school to Bayer as long as standard player was scheduled to make $2.9 million season, the Bears have decided to cut him. West Virginia got some bad news Sunday after MRI revealed that standout offensive tackle Yudin Kitchus had sustained white knee ACL injury Saturday during the Missouri game and will miss the remaining season. Germany has made a defiant start mission to become the first country in more than 50 years to defend its World Cup title. With an emphatic win in Norway, the Germans get a journey last European Championship semifinal loss of France out of the system. The pressure is on Tim Bradford being traded to the Minnesota Vikings. Dale Aaron Jr. says he feels recovery is going well, but not ready to start racing. Non-Pelicans point guard Drew Holiday set to miss the start of 2016-17 season as his pregnant wife, former U.S. women's national team soccer player Lauren Holiday, has been diagnosed with a brain tumor. Marcus Baghdad is caught looking at his phone during a break in the fourth round in the U.S. Motor match against Gil, manifesting an issue of a code violation. Los Angeles Dodgers fans will get to see legendary baseball announcer Vince Scully's final broadcast under the deal Charter Communications announced Friday with local station KTLA TV Channel 5, but it's too early for some longtime baseball fans. And that's going to be it for Sports Roundup in this late Sunday night, 4th of September 2016. I'm pretty told you. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.